Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a Q&A and a bit of a life update video because I am going to start a brand new series on my channel called Tip Tuesday, where I answer your questions on anything about the home. Could be cleaning related, could be decor related, and I would love it if you were to ask your questions in the comments below in this video, and your question just might be featured in one of my Tip Tuesdays. Another thing I've been working on that I want to share with you guys is a decluttering course. It's going to be a mini online decluttering course that anyone can go through, and it's basically all the decluttering things that I want to tell you in every decluttering video, but there's just not enough time. So I'm going to put it together in a mini online course, and I'm so excited about it. It's truly a labor of love. We're quite a few weeks away from launching it still. It's still new. We're working on it, but I just want to give you guys a heads up on what's going to be coming in the near future and what I'm working on, and I'll definitely give you guys more updates as it progresses. So now on to the Q&A. So I already asked Instagram, guys, what are your home questions? And so I got some great home questions that I wrote down but for Tip Tuesday, but I also got a lot of really great personal questions. So I thought, why not just do a Q&A on here and answer these personal questions, because I've never done a Q&A before. Isn't that crazy? Never done one. So I thought it would just be a lot of fun. I got my notes right here, on my laptop, and let's dive in. So the first question is by Lynn Conroy 8, and she asked, is this house going to be your forever home? And the answer to that is no. And actually, a couple people asked me if this is going to be our forever home, and it's not. And we knew it going into it. Like, Mike knew it was a starter home when he bought it. He actually didn't know me at the time. He met me a year later. We got married a year after that. And then after we got married, I moved in, and we've been here over 9 years together. And it's been a great 9 years. And we live in a 1,400 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home, and we love working on our home, and we will continue working on our home until the day we probably move. So that's one thing that we're not concerned about. Why we're here, we want to make it home. We want to make it something that we love, and so we have, and we're going to continue to do so. But the thing is we both work from home. And because of that, we each have an office, and then we have our bedroom, so we really feel like we're at maximum capacity. And I want land, people. I want land. I want a bigger garden. I just want to entertain. So we definitely want a larger home. We want more space. We both have come from very large families, so we just want more space. When are we going to move? When is that going to be? We don't know. We really don't know, but we are very funny about not raising our expenses along with our income. We always want to live below our means. We're in a great position with this house. That's why we haven't been in a hurry to move. We refinanced a 15-year mortgage, and we paid a lot down on that. And in a sense, we thought that this was going to be our forever home in a way, because we did want to use this as a rental property once we found a different home, or once we find a different home. However, that may not be the case because of taxes, but one thing we do know is whether we keep this home or sell it, we definitely want to purchase several income properties later down the road. So that's just one thing we really want to do. We want to invest in real estate later. Happy Wife, Happy Life 02 asks, do you want kids? How many? Yes, Mike and I definitely want kids one day, and we would like to. The next question is from Lilacs Abina. Hopefully I say that right. I might butcher some of your Instagram names. I'm sorry if I do, but I'll try to put your name up on the screen so people can see it. But she asks, what's your occupation? Do you believe in Insta friendships? My occupation is this. You guys are looking at it. Anything I do on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, that is my occupation. And when you're, which is called a social media influencer, that's the overall term, whether you're, full-time on YouTube or full-time Instagram, it doesn't matter. But that's where I'm at. And you guys see me, and it seems, it might seem very simple, and the content I produce is simple. However, it still takes a very long time to plan, to research, to produce. There's a lot of strategy that goes in behind it. There's so much work behind the scenes to get a video up. It's like a miracle if I can get a video edited, everything written about it in a day. And that's just editing, not including filming, not including working on the project to film it. So it's a lot of work. So it's definitely a full-time thing. But what I do, you're looking at it. This is what I do, and I love it. But you have to look at it like a vineyard, because it really takes time for you to see any fruit from it. But it's worth it. The follow-up question that was, do you believe in instant friendships? Absolutely, because like I have met the best friends on Instagram. Like I've met the best people and made the best connections, and I'm so excited because, guys, I'm an introvert, right? So I feel like Instagram is actually a very safe way, if that makes sense, to make friendships. And I've really just met some of the best quality people through Instagram, through YouTube. I'm so blessed by this community. Creative Gator asks, what's your favorite restaurant and what's your favorite thing or place about where you live? Okay, I live in Palm Beach County, Florida, in case you guys don't know, which is South Florida, and we have some of the best restaurants here. And I know everyone says that, and you know what, like when we travel, we have the best time eating too, you know. But here, one of our absolute top favorite restaurant is called the Palm Beach Grill, and it is so good. It is like, you get the menu is very simple but very American. Like it's ribs, a burger, they even have a hot dog on the menu, but it's such a classy place. You wouldn't even know that they serve hot dogs. They have steak, to die for, roasted chicken. So that's kind of like their menu, and everything on the menu is good. The favorite thing and place about where I live is the winter. January through April, we have the most gorgeous weather. Everyone has feet and feet of snow, and we're here in the 70s enjoying life, eating outside, like taking walks. Like it's cool, it's beautiful. There is no humidity that time of year. I love that part about Florida. JetGal16 asked, did you grow up in Florida? Yes, I did. I was born and raised, and so is my dad, and my mom was raised here. So basically my parents are both Floridians. My grandparents actually are Floridians, not my mom's side, but my grandparents on my dad's side are Floridians, and so am I. So a same area to Mike, my husband. He was also born and raised in Florida. He was born on the west coast of Florida though, but either way, we're both Florida natives. Miss Carnina F asked, what eyeliner do you use? And I had to get up to get it. I use two, and I use them interchangeably, and honestly you probably won't be able to tell the difference between which one I use because I just apply it the same way. But one is the Tom Ford, oh man, it rubbed off, hold on, I'll link it below. It's the eye defining pen in 01 Deeper, so blacker than black, you know. And it's really cool because there's two sides to it. This side I don't really care for because you can tell, like, I don't know, it gets a little mashed, but then it has this side, which is a very precise pen. Maybe you can see it on there. And so I like it. And the thing is the actual, like, it lasts so long, way longer than anything you can get in the store. I almost had to like buy an eyeliner weekly or monthly, but with this is still going strong. It's been like 6 months. So, but what I found is that the tip on this tip right here, that's a little more flexible. It actually like stopped carrying the liner, like it didn't transfer it stopped transferring the liner, but this side continued to transfer the liner. So that's why like I use that side. And then the other one I use is the Bobbi Brown gel liner. And if you're not familiar with gel liner, it's really not gel. What it is like a cream in a little pot, and you get just like a little eyeliner brush and you dip it in and then you draw it on. So I kind of like start and draw the outline on the top, and then I just fill it in. So that's what I use on here. I don't use this on my bottom lash though. I only use this on my top lash, and I will use this on my bottom lash or just like an eyeshadow pen sometimes if I don't want black on my bottom lash. So that's the eyeliner that I use, and I'll link them below. Karen P55 asks, why did you start a YouTube channel? What have been the highs and the lows? Okay, so I started a YouTube channel because when I first got married, well, first of all, I've always loved all things home. I've always loved Martha Stewart. I've always loved interior design and decorating. Like I am obsessed with that. So I started my YouTube channel when I got married, and I was trying to like put together my home and organize things. And I came from a home of 6 kids, right? So my parents had 6 kids. So the way my mom had to do things was adopted for a large family. Well, now it's just me and my husband, right? Like we don't have a large family. So how do you organize for 2 people? Which is a silly question, but I was like, what do other people do? Because all I know is like what my mom did, and that was adapted for large families. And so I hopped on YouTube. YouTube actually had only been out for a couple years, and people weren't making livings on YouTube or anything. And these women would just post what they did in their own home. They posted how they organized their pantry and what underneath of their sink, like how they organized that. And I loved it, and I really appreciated the fact that they opened up their home to me and they showed me what they did. That was the most helpful, and then I could kind of like see what other people did, and that really helped me be organized in my own home. And so I found so much value in that I then wanted to do that for other people, because I already had the passion for the home and for design and for organization, but I can now add value to people like those people added value to me when I first got married. And to this day, I still find it very valuable. If I ever get stuck in a project, I will go on YouTube and see what other people did, and it helps me get unstuck. Even if you don't follow what they do, just seeing what other people do is just very inspiring. So that's why I started my YouTube channel. What have been the highs and lows? That's for another video. There's been lots of highs and lows. Just so many. So I can't get into it all here, but it's not a smooth ride. Be prepared for highs and lows if you want to do anything remotely like this. With social media, she also, okay, so the same person also asked Karen, and Karen, by the way, she's from Scotland, and she came and she visited Palm Beach, and we got to spend the day together. That was a lot of fun. But anyway, so she also asked, what social media platform do you prefer putting content on? Okay, that's a tough one, because I love YouTube. I would say YouTube is what I prefer, because YouTube I know, YouTube I love, I'm on YouTube, but the other one is Instagram. And now with IGTV, you can do videos and all that, but Instagram, I feel like they each serve a different purpose, and my content, I like to live on YouTube. But I like to show you guys behind the scenes and give you guys little updates and pictures and all that through Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you really should. I would love to have you there. I'm on there all the time. It's the best way to really connect with me, even before email. Just like send me a DM and I get it. It's just easy. Facebook, I love the audience on Facebook. You guys on Facebook are amazing. And I put all my videos on Facebook too, unless I just do a live for Facebook or just a live for YouTube. Then those lives live on each channel, and I do separate lives for each one. However, Facebook is just much harder to learn, and maybe it's just because it's newer for me, so the learning curve, I still haven't like fully learned it yet, but it's just like harder to answer comments, and they don't make it as easy. But I have hope for Facebook for the future with this type of thing. But I do, and I will continue sharing on Facebook, but my favorite place for content, YouTube, and then Instagram. They're a little bit kind of tied. This is another question I got a few times, but Creative Gator also asked, do you see yourself doing YouTube and blogging in 5 years? Any other passions? The answer is yes. I want to be here as long as I can be here. And I'm not the most consistent. You guys know this. But that's one reason I'm doing Tip Tuesday, to help with that. So you guys will have something to expect the same time every week, because it takes time for me to work on my projects, and it takes time for me to film and edit. So I can't always be that consistent. However, I love doing YouTube. I love creating video, really, because I love watching video. I'm a very visual, hands-on learner, and I just love the concept, but I love doing it. I love producing video. That's one thing I've learned through all the years of me doing YouTube. Now, in 5 years, who knows what technology will do and how it will change. If YouTube will still be here, I will still be here. But you know, that's why I also have my blog, because my blog is the hub. So I talk about my favorite platforms for posting things, but really I want everything that you find on every platform to be also on my blog. So this way it's just like one place for everything, regardless of where you come from or where you go. And so yeah, I definitely want to continue building this and producing videos and content for this. Any other passions? Yeah, I love gardening, but I don't want to make that a like a job or an occupation or, you know, anything. I just love doing it, and I really love interior design. So I just want to continue to pursue interior design through this platform, and I can do that. And I love interior design. So that's really like my biggest passion, and this is my outlet for that passion. Heart and Soul Homes. She's also a YouTuber. I just found out, like, she follows me on Instagram, and she's like, I also do YouTube videos. I was like, oh, so I still need to check her out and watch her videos. But she asked, how did you grow followers and subscribers? So these questions are really interesting, I think, for both the viewer and the people who do start YouTube channels. You know, it's interesting to know how you got started, how do you grow, what does that look like? And what I did was just constantly produce videos, and there's really, like, that's what you do. You have to be consistent, and like I said, consistent is like not my friend sometimes. However, I've been doing this for 6 years, and I have produced every year content and videos about the home. Anything about home organization, decluttering, or decor, interior design. And so that is really my niche. So I think in order to build followers and subscribers, you have to know your niche. And so you even have to have a niche within a niche, because I feel like Love Meg, her niche, we're in a very similar space, but her niche is clean with me, you know, and so everything she does is from that perspective. A lot of people love that and look for that because they know exactly what they're getting when you go to those channels. So you really have to zero in and be very clear about what you produce, and produce it. Just continue producing it. Year after year, week after week, month after month, you just continue producing your niche. Sometimes you change niches. Sometimes people go, oh, you know, this wasn't working for me. My audience is actually like looking for this, and I'm really good at producing this. Let me switch. Like, you could totally switch what you do, but with what I do, it's all about the home, so I'm not going to be doing a hair tutorial. And a lot of people are upset about that, so one day I might do that on Instagram just for the people that ask, but that's not my niche. So even if people ask me, it's still, people would be confused if they go to my channel and they see home stuff and then they see me talking about hair. It just doesn't make any sense. So stay very consistent and stay within a very specific niche. So she also asked, how long have you had your channel and social media company? And that is 6 years. Woo. And if you go back to my earlier videos, you will see our kitchen before we renovated. So it's been good. It's been very good. And you know, I love that because it's kind of documented our life and journey together in a way. So I love that. So that is it. Those are all the questions. I really hope that this video isn't too long, but I hope you enjoyed my very first Q&A. Don't forget to leave any questions down below for Tip Tuesday coming up. I'm gonna start that in a week or two, so that's coming very soon. And like I said, decluttering course, it's on its way. That's a little further out, but I will continue to give you updates as that comes along. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support and love you have given me throughout the years. And even if you just subscribed today, I just love you and appreciate you. And I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch me. And I just really hope I can add some sort of value to your life like all you guys have added to mine. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon in a Tip Tuesday video. Bye guys.